Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. 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 Let's see here. Turn this down. Hi, everybody. Hey, Maria Graham. Hey, Maria Graham. Hey, my baby. Miss Shirley. Hey, baby. How you doing? Hey, Miss Robinson. Guava, baby. Guava. I have some pineapple drink here. Ooh. So Miss Shirley said, Miss Linda, I met TLC in the garden in person today. I bet that was cool. I bet that was. Hey, Laverne. Hey, baby. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Game Nerd Mom. Hey, honey. How you doing? Hey, Line Chris. Hey, man. How you doing? How you doing? Ricotta. How you doing? What's up, broke? All right. I just left you, man. Just left you. But all that harvesting going on. Yes. Hey, Happy Mac, how you doing? How is everyone doing today? I've been having a great day. Great day. Yeah. Hey, Bobby, extraordinary. How you doing, baby? Hey, Bobby says, good evening, Miss Linda and the gardening community. How y'all doing? I hope you all been having a good day too. Yeah. So you all let me know. My sound and sight is pretty good. Y'all hear me? You see me? We good? We good? Let me know. Line Crest. Oh, he's speaking to everyone. All right, man. All right. Maria Graham, you look beautiful tonight. You see, I got my scarf on. I have another scarf on, but I just decided to just put on this hat. But yeah, yeah. Anyway. Okay, baby. Thank you so much. Extraordinary. Thank you. I'm thinking I'm saying it right. I don't know, but I see you. Yeah, yeah. But I hope all is well. So listen, you all. I recorded a video today. I will upload it tomorrow. Yeah, I will put it up tomorrow. And just as Bro did, it's a harvest video. But yeah, I just harvest one thing, just one. But I did harvest, y'all. Yeah. Shark Cakes. Hey, baby. Good evening, Miss TNOG in chat. Hey, honey. How you doing? Priscilla. Hey, Priscilla. How are you? How you doing? I hope all is well. So, what's going on with you all? Y'all tell me what's going on with y'all day. What y'all did today? I know, let's see, Miss OG, she met up with TLC. I know that. But what y'all did today? What you did today, Miss Maria Graham? You and that handsome husband of yours. I know y'all was doing something out there in that garden. Hey GT, how you doing, man? Hello, hello, Miss Linda. Happy to make it to alive. All right, man. Good to have you. Yeah, good to have you here. Um, Lion Chris said he worked all day and went and loved on the garden a bit after. Oh, I get it. Hit the like button, family. Yeah, hit the like button. I'm currently transplanting some strawberries from the container to perennial bed. There you go, bro. Bro, you busy in that garden, man. Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. So today, as I said, I did a harvest. But usually what I do in the evenings, because I don't like to transplant during the day, I transplant like around this time of day. And yesterday I transplanted some peppers and more tomatoes. Yeah. I did that yesterday. No gardening, trying to get the tub working. Wait. I missed it. Oh, the tub working. Oh, there we go. After having no water all week. Oh, yeah, Happy Mac. Did I see someone say hey to Jada? Oh, no, okay. Hello, family Tino. Those peas, okay, Jada was eating me. I know that she stood up there and just ate and ate. She loved those peas like that. Yeah. Priscilla said, how is going there? Oh, she's talking to Lion Crest. Okay, I ain't gonna read. LOL, said it twice. Oh, oh, she's talking to him too. Okay. I worked out in the garden today planting. Oh, cool, baby. Cool. Game Nerd Mom said, hello, everybody. My last frost date almost here. Yes, yes. So what is that, May 15 or I'm sorry, the day after Mother's Day, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, all right. Let's see. It's almost here. And my college is having a plant sale tomorrow. I tried to talk my teacher into letting me set some plants aside for myself. She said no. Hey, you can always ask, huh? Yeah. Um. He's talking to somebody else. Hey, Dorsha. Just Dorsha. Hey, Dorsha, how you doing? Bobby said, I transplanted dill, okra, marigold, zenith, and sowed more pole and bush beans. Um, I put up more trellises and prepared more potting mix. Cool, cool. I love watching Jada eat those peas. Kids don't eat like that after a generation ago. Really, my grandson eats fresh from the garden too. Oh yeah, she loved it. She loved it. Um, Unicorn lady. Hey, she's here. Hey baby, I didn't see you come in, but hello. All right. So that means everybody's been having a good day. You are telling the truth. Okay, unicorn lady. Hey Pete. Hey man, good to see you. Florence says, good evening. Oh, okay. Good night, Miss Linda, and everyone on the chat. Hello, hello, baby. Yeah, so today I did a big harvest, and I still have some things in my sink right now, but I'm going to share with you all what I'm doing with all of that stuff. But it was great. Yeah, but that was tiring, I tell you. But I got it done. Hey EJ, how you doing? Guava to you, baby. Hey Tammy, how you doing? How you doing? Pete, the garden got some nice rain today, but I should be back. Wait a minute now. I should be back at it tomorrow. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, the Hoodstead, how you doing, baby? Good evening, TNOG and chat. I'm driving, but I'm listening. All right, my love. May 10th. Okay, 10ish. I got you. Is the last frost day for me. I'm still gonna try to sneak. All right, baby. Sneak some plants. Yeah, yeah. You always try. Hey, if it fails, drop another seed. That's all. What could you say? Yeah, yeah. So tonight we're gonna talk about what seeds you could drop, and we're gonna talk about not only zone 9 and 10, which covers me, but I'm going to also talk about zone 7 and 8 and 5 and 6. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. What's up? Look at Homestead. Overland African Trail. Hi, how you doing? What's guava? The fruit or something else? It's like cheers, but guava. That's all. Hmm. Good evening, Mama J. How you doing? How you doing? Um, yeah, yeah. Lita, hey baby. Hello, gardening friends. Hello, baby. How you doing? How are you? Pete said last year we only used the grow table until we got our peppers and tomatoes planted. But this year I plan to use it all season. That's right. To have seedlings ready. There you go, Pete. To replace what we harvest. Yes, TNOG's tip. Hey, hey, stay ready. Stay ready. You won't have to get ready. Hey, Roro. Hey, baby, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you, Linda, for the classification. No problem. No problem. Yeah, it's now that is something I didn't create the guava. It is from Lead Farmer 73. Yeah, that's he started it. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right. So we're gonna get into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with 5 and 6 first, because I know a lot of you guys, you all just like Game Nerd Mom says, she haven't even her frost date haven't even passed yet. So um, you all have not even put any plants out. I'm sorry. Many of us here in zone, like where I'm at in zone 9, I've had about 3 or 4 harvests of stuff, and I eat out of my garden like daily, you know. Every now and then I'll make a big harvest. It depends on what I'm growing. So, but usually I just like every day harvest my food, cook it, eat it. Hey, Dolores and Tony, how y'all doing, baby? How y'all doing? I seen on your Zoom. Yeah, I saw that. Mhm. Yeah. Arena 99 hobby. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Some people came in and I think I missed them. I think so. I think I got them. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, baby. How you doing? So let's start with zone 5 and 6. So the first thing you can be planting in zone 5 and 6, and of course and this is for May, and it does talk about your frost date. So if you pass your frost date or you close to your frost date, and those frost dates are just guesstimations. I do have lettuce and peas out, okay, and some brassicas, the heat sensitive ones, okay. I don't do in the spring, okay. Our temps fluctuates too much in the spring, um, to grow mustards and stuff like that. Right, right. I understand, but one thing, 5 and 6 can be growing. Of course, your frost date thing. Keep that in mind. Is your squashes. So let me just give you a rundown on what is a summer squash and what is a winter squash. So if you want me to explain that, just say it in the chat, because maybe you all know the difference between a summer squash and a winter squash. I don't want to waste your time with it. Hey, Florence, Miss Linda, I'm doing the same. I eat from my garden every day. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, baby. Cassandra, hello, Miss Linda. I spoke earlier when I came in, but the chat was moving. Oh, hey, baby. I'm sorry I missed you. Yeah. The rainbow Swiss chard we grew big and harvest from over the winter is transplanted outside, looking good now. It was unhappy for 2 days, but it perked right up. There you go. Okay, so you can grow your squashes, um, cool, your winter squash and summer squash. You can grow corn. You can put your corn out. So this is why they say if you plant two varieties of corn together, it is the only vegetable that you will see the it will taste and look like um, cross pollination, the first generation. Mostly you'll see it the second generation of other plants, but corn, you see it in this generation. Okay. So summer squash is like zucchinis, patty pans, crooknecks. All if you if you have a squash that grows up and grows up a vine and goes out and just run everywhere, except one, the chayote. The chayote, you all call it a chayote. Here it's a melatonin, but it's the same fruit vegetable, but it is a summer squash. But all the other ones like um, spaghetti squash, pumpkins, butternut squash, those are winter squashes. Zucchinis, crooknecks, patty pans, summer squashes, right? What squash needs to be planted close to the winter due to the longer fruit set and fruit is bigger. Summer squash is oh okay. I'm you lost me, baby. But go ahead on, do your thing. All right. Basically, I was just saying, what is the difference? What is a winter squash and what is a summer squash? That's it. Yeah. I'm not going. You got a good description. Okay. we are we grow butternut, crookneck, and straight. Yes, and for we talking about and I know you can Dolores because I think maybe you in 7 or 8 zone. I'm not sure, but I think you maybe somewhere around in 8. You definitely can grow this. Okay, but right now we talking about zone 5 and 6. Let's do that. Okay, corn, um, tomatoes and peppers. Right. Hey, hey, Bob Brownie, how you doing, baby? Hey, Miss Lynn and everyone in the chat getting storms. Oh, really? What you said, oh, baby? Let's see what you say. Summer and winter squash refers to when you harvest them. Summer squash you harvest in the summer. Winter squash you harvest in the winter. Well, that's true for some, but for me, it's not so much for me because I have harvest winter squash in spring, even early summer. So the way the way I can explain to you what is a summer squash and a winter squash is winter squashes goes out on these vines and go crazy, squalling on the ground and all this other kind of good stuff. That's winter. Summer squash, she's a big bush. She ain't going all over the place like that. So that's the way I do it. But anyway, everybody got their own way, baby. That's your way. It's all right. Hey, Auntie's Garden, how you doing? Hey, Dragon Queen, how you doing? Hey, Crystal, how you doing, baby? How you doing? All right, let's get back down to it. Tomatoes and peppers. Let me take this off. All right. So tomatoes and peppers, eggplants, right? Also, Melons. You can drop your melons, like Game Nerd Mom. Yeah. Or even Pete. Pete, have you dropped melons? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Pete. Yeah. Okay. So melons. All right. Your potatoes, sweet potatoes, your white potatoes. And this is the thing, is that if you live, and I'm going to switch zones for a little bit. If you live in zone 8, 9, 10, if you grow white potatoes or sweet potatoes and you still have time, drop some more potatoes. You can just always drop some more white potatoes. You can continuously grow them, okay? Keep growing them. All right. Beans, beans, and more beans, and peas, and beans, and pick your beans. And the more you pick, the more you get to pick. So drop a lot of beans, right? Planted both kinds of potatoes now in six. Great, great, Miss Shirley. That's wonderful. I never thought of it like that. Okay, he's talking to Showcase, but it makes perfect sense. Okay, all right. Hey, hey, Veggie Farm baby, how you doing? How you doing, honey? Getty and Miss Linda chat. How you doing? I'm in zone 8. I just dropped some sweet potatoes, right? So definitely in zone 8, you could drop you sweet potatoes, white potatoes, drop potatoes. Yeah. Oh, bullet head melons. My God, never heard of that one. It's used like a zucchini, but can be stored all winter. Sounds cool. Sounds real. I never heard of that one. Dragon Queen, a bullet head squash. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. All right. So, and of course, herbs of all kind. 5 and 6, drop your herbs. Drop your herbs, baby. Yeah. Good to catch the live. Still recuperating from the, yeah, my love. Yeah. Replacement surgery. I dropped every seed before surgery. Okay. Now just waiting for them to grow. Yeah. Zone 7B. Cool, baby. Cool. I hope you feel better really soon. Really soon, honey. Because I can imagine, yeah. Pete say our slips are grown out just as planned. Great. I have to give them a couple of weeks to root. But now, and that's another thing, Pete, is that I see a lot of people when they get their slips, they take their slips off their potatoes and they put it in water so it could grow roots. But I don't do that. I have This is what I would like for you to do. Take one of your slips, just one. Don't wait for the root. Just plant it in the soil. Huh? Try it. Just try it and see if it works. It works for me. So I don't wait for it to get a root. I just put it in the soil. Have anyone ever did that before? Not take a slip off. Don't put it in water so it get roots. Just put it in the soil. Let me know. I think I've seen one other person do that here, and that is Stacy from Hands in the Dirt. I've seen Stacy do that. It's found at Rare Seed, Bullet Head Mill. Okay, baby. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, my baby. I'm praying that you feel better really soon. At the New Orleans Garden. Okay. All right, Pete. Let me know. Okay. Let me know. Um, at the New Orleans Garden, I think Hands in the Dirt puts them straight into the soil. So yes, I think I've seen him do that. Good luck on your knee. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yo, you Pete. I do that to my tomato suckers. Exactly. And see, that's when you think of it like if you could do it with a tomato, you definitely could do it with a potato. And I've done it many times. So, you know, Hey, October, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, let me see here. What we got? All right. All right. So, all the potatoes, all your herbs. Drop your herbs. Now, um, the only herb that I know is really sensitive to heat or too much cold is the basil. But, I think she'll be okay. She'll be okay. I put my potato slips right in it are great, unicorn lady. That's. Someone told me you can plant sweet potatoes just like you do regular potatoes. Why not? Yes. Yeah. And I know, listen, when I was growing up as a kid, my grandparents did not make slips, y'all. They did not make slips. So when my grandmama wanted me to plant potatoes, let's say sweet potatoes, she said, Linda, plant these potatoes. I took the potato, baby. I put it in the soil and cover it up. We had sweet potatoes, y'all. The entire potato. I planted the entire potato. My grandparents never made slips. My grandparents never used starter cups. No, they didn't. Always plant whole potato. Yes, yes, Miss Shirley. Yes, the entire potato. And that goes for sweet or white potatoes. Yep. Just put it in the dirt. Yeah. It's so true, Miss Linda. Yeah. I mean, that's what we did. So, and as I said, like all these little starter cups, everybody getting their putting their plant in starter cup. When I was a kid, there was no such thing. If there was, it, my grandmama didn't use it. We didn't have it. We didn't have it at all. Hey, Miss Native Cherokee, how you doing, baby? How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Florence. Hi, baby. We plant um we plant the potato in the ground in Jamaica. Hey, that's what we did it in New Orleans. Dropped it in the soil. This is what he did. What you say, Pete? Pete says, if only we had a long growing season. Yeah, I know. It's true. Until say, wow, I'm growing, I guess you want to say growing sweet potatoes like that next to too much work. Yeah, to make slips. Yeah, well, that's what they did. My grandparents never did. They didn't make any slips. Another thing my grandparents didn't do. I see, it's a thing. It's a thing. Is my grandparents never did put white potatoes and it's like, oh, they got to have the eyes up. They got to have the eyes. My grandparents didn't do that. They didn't. When my grandparents wanted me to plant white potatoes, she said, Linda, go get those potatoes and plant those potatoes. Whether they had an eye or not, they went in the soil, baby. And we always had potatoes, baby. Always. Always. It's crazy. Yeah. I've seen folks in the South sow sweet potatoes whole later, and then in 90 days have a huge harvest. This is what I say. If it worked then, and it did, it'll work today. It will. A lot of things I still do as I did when I was a kid. Like one of the things I really like to do is direct sew. I love direct sewing because that's one of the things, that's the way my grandparents, that's the way I learned how to grow. Today's standards is you got to have starter soil. You gotta sift this stuff. You gotta listen. I'm just saying what it is, okay? You have to have starter soil. You can't use the same soil that it's gonna live in. You got to have starter soil, right? She didn't do that. That's not the way I live. That's not the way we grew. That's not the way we ate, family. But it's a thing now. It's a thing. Hey, Grace. Lion Crest says, I think it's very neat that multiple ways to work. The sweet potato is a beautiful plant. And she's tasty, mighty tasty. Yes, I agree. I agree. Hey, baby, how you doing? Uh, exactly. Grandmother would say, put the potatoes over that and give it some soil. Then she would water them with her watering can. Boom. Period. Period. Hey, Nikki. Hey, baby. My grandmother didn't do any of this modern stuff old school. Exactly. She did not. It was just a simple way of doing things. And I have said to you all, I come from a very large family. My father is one of 16, my mother is one of 16, and they lived right in the same area. So everybody was together. So when one family ate, everybody ate together. Like for a main meal, right? If you would cook, like if I would cook at home today, let's just say I have barbecue chicken, sweet potatoes, green beans, right? In my house, growing up as a kid, we would have a baked chicken, fried fish, you know, just like 3 or 4 main courses, 7 or 8 vegetables, rice, noodles. I mean, it was just a whole bunch of people that had to eat. You had like 4 pans of cornbread. I mean, this is daily. This is not just on Sunday. So we grew a lot of food. It was for a lot of people. So yeah, things is just a little different. That's all. I love learning and growing and doing things differently. I love trying new things. I love trying new ways of doing things. My mind is never closed to anything. Yeah, if you growing something, yeah, I want to see what you're doing because my mind is not closed to just collard greens and mustard greens. I love them, but if I could grow it, I want to try it. I want to cook it. I want to grow it. I want to cook it. I want to taste it. Then I'm gonna have an honest opinion about it, right? Yeah. I like to direct soul too, Miss Linda. My mother, grandfather, aunt, dad always direct soul and had beautiful vegetables. Yes, we did. Awesome vegetables. Beautiful. Oh, okay. I'm learning so much today. Oh, baby, you are awesome, Antia's Garden. Thank you. Oh, so Pete says hello to everyone that's just joining in the chat. All right, y'all. Hey, baby, Miss Bridget. Hello, Miss Linda. How you doing, honey? How you doing? Okay, Pete is speaking to everyone. So, okay, we did 5 and 6, right? We talked about summer squash and winter squash. I think everybody should know what's the difference now, thanks to many of you all too. Yeah. Um, if I try a vegetable at someone's house, I'll try to grow it. I love that, Miss Shirley. Yes. Yes. Don't forget to hit the like button, fam. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Hey, Melinda. Hey, self therapy. Hey, how you doing? So, also 5 and 6, you could definitely put out your greens. All your greens is good. Put your greens out at the New Orleans garden. Those artichoke plants look so nice. Ooh. I don't know. The foliage was eye candy until you started showing yours. They are just huge. They are just huge. And I'm gonna have to move my other brassica on the side because she is just stretching out all over the other container. But I'm gonna let her do her thing. Hey, back to our roots. I see you. What? What is that? Yeah. They are beautiful, and I'm just. Ah. So let me just tell you all about artichokes. All right. My mother loved vegetables. My mother used to eat many a meals. She did not need um, meat. Now, back in the day, they wasn't saying my parents or grandparents, no one they were saying they were vegetarians. They just said they didn't want no meat with this. But the way we eat um, artichokes here a lot is we stuff it. It's like an Italian dish. We stuff it. And so I'm gonna share with you all when I do um, harvest, and I'm gonna share with you all the stuff it. But there is another way that we eat artichoke. Now, this one is in a jar, right? So my mother was she loved salads. Oh my God, she loved salads. I used to make her this seafood salad, to die for. But she used to give me everything I wanted when I made her one. you know? So one thing she loved is when I used to go to the store and I buy hearts of an artichoke. It's pickled on a salad. Y'all need to try that. Just go to the store and get pickled artichoke in a jar. It's a little jar, and it's pickled hearts of artichoke. Oh, and put it on your salad. Oh, it's so good, y'all. Big Mama, hey baby. Big Mama said, I don't understand all these changing to different size grow cups. I know, baby. As the transplants are growing before it goes outside. One large cup, then the seed go, and then they go outside in the ground. Big Mama, I know what you're saying, baby. I understand. I get it. So when I listen, as you all know, I have been gardening all my life, right? But when I got on YouTube, I'm looking at people doing this stuff. I'm like, what are they doing? Big Mama, I'm like, wait a minute. And then one year I planted some potatoes, and everybody was saying, you got to let the eyes come out these potatoes. Everybody and all the little comments. So I made a video. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all a little something. I ain't growing up having to wait for eyes to come out on no potato. This is the way you plant a potato. You don't need to wait for the eye. You don't need to make sure that the eyes is going up. It was funny, y'all. It was funny. It was funny. But we got it together. So, Big Mama, I understand. It's like culture shock. I get it, baby. I get it. Yeah. Oh, Pete says self there. Oh, okay. You talking to? Hey, hello, New Orleans Garden. Glad I'm able to be here tonight. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, baby. Farm. Take 21. All right, baby. Back to our roots is in the house. I'm finally off to catch a lot. Okay, I usually have to catch the replay. All right, you have to catch the replay. Excited to be here. Oh, thank you, baby. I do every Saturday. That's good, Miss Shirley. So, Miss Shirley, I don't think I've seen you here before. Where you been? Where you been? Because I think I like you. But where you been? Pickled artichoke is so good. Game Nerd Mom, that is so cool. Your soul is rich, Miss Linda, just from the results of the plants in your garden. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hey, it was an accident. We're working. Oh, yeah. We working in the garden and listen. Oh, that's okay, my baby. I get it. I'm glad y'all listening. Yeah. All right. I can hardly see y'all. You know I can't see as it is. When your meals includes beans and cornbread, you don't miss the meat. A small piece of meat was usually used to season your beans and greens. Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. All right. I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Liz. Hey, Liz. I remember that video. You remember that? Like, y'all better back up off me. Talking about these eyes. Yeah. Until say, I really don't know why I change cup sizes. I'm just doing what everybody else is doing. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, my love, is that it's almost like you want to do like everybody else doing so you don't look different. But I'm like, I'm going to do what I know works. You know, I've been doing this for years. And I've been eating potatoes. You know, no, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing all that. Mm-mm. And then I I had some seeds in a cup, and they just the plants were small, but I took them out and I put them in my grow bag. Then somebody was saying you got to get it a bigger cup, and I'm like, no, they gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. And just like you were saying, Big Mama, is they go from one cup size to another cup size to another cup size, and that's new for me. See, I just like every now and then, I do have plants in small cups. I do. But mainly that's for me to know what stuff is because even today I don't label. I don't know. It's just not, I just don't. So, but when I take them out those little cups, I'm not putting them in a different size. I'm gonna put them where they're gonna live forever. Forever, ever. Yeah. We have tried to change nature, but doing, come on, Melinda, that is so true, baby. It's so true. You know, it's just that if things, it works, it works. Why make things so complicated? Yeah. But, I just tell people this, whatever makes you comfortable, because I believe in this. Whatever you do in your garden, that's your garden. You do whatever you want to do in your garden. And that is what I believe in, right? And I want you to believe it too when it comes to me, so but I do believe in that. Everybody have their way of doing things. Oh, really? Broke. All right. Name change. I'm Shirley. Get out of here. Shirley. See, I know I like you for some reason, and you to change your name on me. I know I like you. All right, baby. I like that. Miss Shirley, OG Garden. I like it. I like it. Yeah. All right. I was telling my dad everything I have read in books and saw on YouTube. He said, "Why you don't just put them in the dirt and let them grow and let God grow them?" Exactly. All right, y'all. Let's get to this here. Um, hey, baby. Hey, precious. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Okay. So we talked about 5 and 6. So now let's go to 7 and 8. 7 and 8. So a lot of it looks the same. Sweet potatoes, white potatoes. Some people may think that when you see someone in our community drop white potatoes, and if you miss growing them when they were growing, you too late now. So remember, you can grow white potatoes just crazy. So you can harvest your white potatoes, leave 1 or 2 or 3 of them in the bag, and let them go again. Okay? But anyway, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, this is for 7 and 8. Your squash, you can drop your squash, both summer, winter. Melons, you can drop your melons. Cece, how can I get rid of cucumber beetles? Well, you can get rid of them with neem, or if you have other kind of oils, I wouldn't spray until late in the evenings. You can try even blasting them is not, it's not good. It's still gonna come back. You need to spray something to knock them down. Right. I can't stand them things. Yeah. Okay. Cucumbers. So it's time for you to drop your cucumbers, your white potatoes, your melon, your corn. From popcorn to sweet corn, you can drop your corn. Difference is good. Exactly, bro. And just I say to you is do you. Do you. Don't get caught up in trying to do everything like everybody else. Just do you, baby. Do you. I don't up pot either. Okay, unless the plants grow out of continue that I started. Yes. Now, of course, and I understand that. I use different sizes to save space, but try to put it in the ground as soon as possible. And that is my thing: is to put this plant where it is going to live forever in my garden. That's the whole point for me to get it there. All right. The cup thing is more from people who have shorter growing season, and that is so true. Very good point. I see so many people, and you need that, especially if you have a short growing season like you do, my love. You do need that. But one of the things I see the most with um, gardeners with shorter seasons, and what I would love for you to do to study it longer so you can, we're never going to get it right on time because we're talking about nature and weather. But you see so many people growing so many things in their house, and they lose most of it when it's time for it to go outside because these plants are too big. They're too big. And when it's time for them to go outside, they're full of flowers, they're full of everything, they're leggy. And a lot of them, I'm not saying all of them, please, but a lot of them lose so many of their plants because they don't have that time. It's like maybe 2 weeks or so in there to know when to start these seeds so they won't be trees in their house when it's time for them to get, that they could put them outside. I'm the same way with why I plant in cups. I'm using them so I can identify what is actually growing because I'm horrible at plant identification. Yeah, baby. Roro, she's talking to Cassandra. Okay. Plants wondering what you're doing. Yes, yeah, they're wondering what are we doing to them, huh? Yeah. So GT says, I hate to put up here in Alaska. I believe I have to have a good start because my season is so short. And I understand that, baby. That's why I love one thing that you do, GT, is that you do have a grow tent. And that is great because, you know, your plant still can grow in there. But it's tough. It's tough for many short season gardeners. You just have to get this thing together. And I understand. Yeah. Hey, Audacity Dawning, how you doing? Listen, that thing calmed me down. I loved the video. I did. It's fascinating to watch people in hot climates going to so much trouble to get a nice tomato harvest. We just have to put them out, right? Feed, water, and wait for the fruit. Well, I guess. And I guess what it is that every zone have its advantages and disadvantage. Most of them, all of them do. Yeah. I see you. Okay, Shirley. Overland. Hey, baby, do you guys grow figs? And which is the best tasting ones over there in the USA? So I grow figs. I have 5 fruit trees, 5 fig trees. I have 2 brown turkeys, LSU purple and gold. I have a Celeste who is my Miss Fiona. She is my first air lay. That's it. That's 5. And I love figs. I grew up eating figs. I remember when I was a kid growing up, there was these people lived in big houses. They were in the big houses, and they would have all these fruit trees, right? And the fig tree, of course, my favorite. And I used to knock on the door, and I'm like, "Can we get some of your figs?" And they go, "Yes, but don't don't tear up the tree. Don't break the tree." I'm like, "Okay." Now y'all got to remember, I was a kid. Man, when I left, they had limbs everywhere. I had a pocket full of figs chewing. All in every pocket, I had figs. But I was a kid, right? And I can imagine the day if I tell someone, yeah, you can get some of my figs, and they tell my tree, woo, somebody call the law. Because Miss Linda done lost it. Hey, hey, Happy Mac. She's speaking to Shirley. Hey, thanks for letting us know that, Miss Shirley. Oh, yes, isn't that something, Crystal? I didn't know who she was, but I knew I like her. I'm like, where you been? Who are you? All right. Okay. All good. Yeah. Those cucumber beetles are pretty sneaky and fast. Exactly. I will hit them with some diatomaceous earth. Yeah. The thing about it is putting diatomaceous earth on your cucumbers. It's almost like, what you do, you stop there and throw it at it or something, it's just, mm, I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting my golden zucchini. Oh, look at you. I'm getting my golden zucchini this year. Okay. Gonna fight them vine boards. Um, so what Chris did from Back to Our Roots and Homestead, Back to Our Roots Homestead, they grew later in the season, and that's how they missed the vine board. She had already came in and did her thing, and she was gone. Right now, yesterday I was talking on the phone in my garden, and guess who I saw flying around my squash? She ain't flying no more, y'all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I use orange oil. I got a recipe from Miss Linda. That's cool. Yes. And it works really good on there. But I'm going to warn you, never, ever, never spray in the daytime. Always wait till like just before dark to spray. If you have a 32-ounce bottle, I thought I had one in here, a 32-ounce spray bottle, um, put your water in it, put your dishwashing liquid in it, and put a teaspoon, a tablespoon, I'm sorry, a tablespoon of that oil in it. Okay. Shake it up good and then spray. But never spray in the mornings. Never. Because I hear people say, well, I spray my oil in the morning or at night. Don't do that. Well, I can't do that here because we in New Orleans, it get very, very, very hot. But not only do we have heat, we have humidity. It's steamy, steamy. Cooking. Something will be cooking. So remember that. Spray in the evening. Pete gonna try. Oh no, don't do that. I've seen other people use seven dust in their garden. So I'm gonna just say this: whatever you do in your garden, remember that's your garden, baby. You do whatever you want to do in your garden. It's yours, right? But seven dust is chemicals. Is bad. So I would ask you to research that seven dust. Okay, research it for yourself before you put it on your vegetables. All right. Hello, cool weather farmer. How you doing? Good to see you. Um, Mary said, I finally learned the lesson a couple of years ago. Now I wrote on the calendar and in the gardening notebook when to start my seeds. There you go. Before that, my plants were way too huge. Yeah, and this is what happens if you have plants, like if you start an inside or whatever, and they are really really big, and you go out and plant them. Many of them will die. Well, their leaves will die because she'll be trying to get those leaves up, but she cannot. So I'm gonna give you what I do. If you have a plant, it's really big, like let's say it's a beet. Let's say it's a beet. Go around that beet and take off all of those big leaves and only leave the little leaves in the middle. That's all you leave, the little leaves in the middle. But take all the big leaves off. Eat them, cook them, put them in your super juice, whatever you do. But this is the way you will save it. Okay? Then plant it just like that. And that is how you're going to save them, because if you allow your plants to get too big, um, her leaves is the things that's going to hold her down, and she's going to use all her energy to save those leaves, but she cannot. And if you don't take them off for her, the whole plant will die. All right. Hey, Andel, how you doing, baby? I'm late, but I'm here. All right, baby. Hey, Carol, how you doing? Good to see you. I start my tomatoes early to succession plant. Look at you, bro. You the farmer, bro. I love it, man. Bro, you have grown. And I've seen so many of your vegetables, you you have grown as a gardener a lot. Yes, you have. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot from where you started. You have really grown. And that that's the thing when you think about it. We are gardeners and we are growing vegetables. But as a gardener, you want to grow as a gardener also. Your thinking process, you know. One of the things I learned just reading about gardeners, period. One of the things they say about gardeners is that gardeners are kind hearted, gardeners are loving, gardeners live long time. Did y'all know that? They say gardeners lives a long time. Um, Gardeners live, many of them live a stress free life. They believe in letting nature take its course, right? So there's a lot of things about gardening that will grow into you as a gardener, and you won't even know it until you sit back and you think about it, that you have changed as a person since you've been gardening. Gardening changes you as a person, it changes your thinking. Many times you have people that's evil and ugly. Maybe that's the first thing they'll think about, but now you are growing in this thing. And instead of thinking bad, you will think good. So I'm not saying you're doing all that, Brooke, but what I am saying, I do see a big, big change in you, man. I really do. I really do. I noticed that today when I was watching the hardest video. Um, you're growing. You're growing as a gardener. And so that means you're growing as a man. Yeah, you're doing good. All right. My typing is awful tonight, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, my love. Yes, yes. All right. I have a brown turkey fig tea. Okay. I love brown turkey figs. They good. Hey, Andel. Oh. Broadway gardener. I like that. Absolutely. Every zone definitely have their advantages. Here in zone 7, aphids. And what is this? I don't know what that is. I don't know who that is. But I can identify with the aphids. Definitely. I can identify with them. So what I try to do, if you look at a lot of your plants, it's like where plants come together, like in the middle, and usually that's where you find most of your aphids and things like that. I try to take a lot of those leaves off, then I spray because I'm not going to try to save a leaf that is full of aphids. I'm not going to eat it because my mind just won't let me. You know what I'm saying? So I take it off and then I spray. So either I spray water for the first time or I use one of the oils that I make. Yeah. Oh, I see people in zone 8 through 10 using shade cloths for their tomatoes, trying to time it just right. Yeah. Now, that's one thing I don't do. And, you know, and I understand. I understand why people, especially in zone 10, yeah, yeah, I understand. You just have to do the things that you must do in your zone to keep you growing, you know, just to keep you growing. I love that they used to share their figs with you. My neighbor used to let me climb their trees for apples. I know I was so bad. Oh boy, I was just a little tomboy, really. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I know. Hey, J3GS Farms, how you doing? Hey, baby. Hey, Miss Bridges. I have a Chicago fig. Okay, and it's doing well. All right. All right. The drum goal. Good evening, all. Good evening, baby. Good evening. Um, Unicorn lady say I have a black. What you have? A black mission? That's what you have? Let me know. Um, Miss Nesbitt, how do you make that fertilizer you make? Which means super juice. My plan is to grow squash in the fall in hopes to miss the vine. And you know what, Liz? You could do that, especially, where you live. You could do it. I think it'll work out just fine for you. That board got me early and lately. Oh my. Oh my. Well, have you ever thought about like something like what Sam have over there at um the Weekend Garden Show? She have these nets and a veggie, what she call it, y'all? Fort veggie. Fort veggie. So it's just little tents and it's made of nets. Go check it out and see if maybe there's something you want to invest in, you know? Oh, I know. And it's that's and I hate them things because like one year they really got me really good. I mean, I was out there, I had surgery on my plants. I was going in there and get it out of there, but it was terrible. It was terrible. Do you eat the garlic scape? Me? I love them. As a matter of fact, I have some on some of my garlics right now. So tomorrow, I want to harvest one of my summer squash that I have growing. And I want to use garlic scape. How about that, bro? Because I love them. They are so good. Have you tried it before? Gotcha. It's really hot here in Georgia, so I spray it only at night. Good. Wonderful. P say I fell all over myself trying to get the vine borer moth when I saw it for the first time back in 20. Listen, as I was saying, I was talking on the phone, and yeah, I got her. She she's in the upper room, baby. Oh, right, you have the black mission. I want that tree. Oh, I want that tree. Self therapy. It was 90 here. Okay, in Georgia. All right. Sorry about reading your mail, man, but cool weather, farmer. I may not be able to chat much tonight. I will put my phone down and listen. Okay, my baby. I thank you. I thank you anyway. So Linecrest said, oh, he's talking to Pete. I ain't gonna read it. All right. Let me see. I know I'm far behind. I know. Broke, yes, it's really been hot. Yeah. Yvonne, good evening, Miss Linda. Lady Linda, good evening, baby. What about Raw? Um, Now I don't know who you're talking to, broke, but let me know who is WNP. What about Raw? What's about Raw? Okay. Good evening, TNOG and fam. Good evening, Yvonne. D. Hey, Miss Linda and everyone in the chat. How you doing, baby? Stacy, I was just talking about you. You heard me talking about you. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Pickled garlic scape. Now I never had that. Bro, sounds interesting, but I never had that. But I'm gonna cook tomorrow a squash, or I'm gonna cook some white potatoes with some garlic scape, and I'm gonna fry some fish for me and my sister. She gonna be here tomorrow, so I gotta cook something good for us to eat. But a pickled garlic scape, never heard of it. Yeah, my orange oil is ready and on standby. Thanks, Miss Linda. You ready? You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Now we let our squash sprawl on the ground, all right, and root in. It keeps them longer, okay? If the vine borer hits them, yeah, yeah. Shirley says, lost both figs. LSU Go and Black Mission. We'll try. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Broadway Gardener, you're so right. Take those beet leaves off. Yes, personally, I like to eat my beet green before the leaf. Now, I'm going to tell you this. In my garden, like nothing attacks my beet leaves. Seriously. From aphids, nobody eat them. Nobody. But me, of course. But my of course, I do have lots of onions in the bed with them, but nothing attacks them, and they are just perfect. And yes, I love beet leaves. They are so good. It's raw. I don't cook them. I grew that type just to get the scapes. Oh, okay, okay. Big compliment, Queen. That means a lot. Oh, you're so welcome, man. You're so welcome. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Yeah. All right. Everybody talking to everybody. GT, what's up, bro? Okay. So we talked about 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and now we go to 9 and 10. 9 and 10 zone. They share love. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And you know, gardeners don't mind sharing great things that they know. They want they want to share them, right? They want to share them. How do you know when your garlic is ready? Well, of course, like Broke and I talking about is that you will have a scape, and of course, that scape is the flower. But also, here for me, garlic takes 9 months to grow. Sound like a mama, huh? Yeah. So I usually put my garlic in sometime in August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. This is the ninth month right here. So I plant mine sometime in mid August to early or late September. I planted in August. Um, the ones I have out there now. So it's time, and as I say, I'm getting garlic scape. Usually, when you get garlic scape, they usually it's like between 2 weeks to a month before it's time to harvest. And of course, those leaves on them will turn yellow, you know, just like an onion, they turn yellow and they begin to die. So many um, vegetables. And when they are ready to harvest, lots of their foliage die, like onions and uh, white potatoes. White potatoes get flowers, and then the foliage begin to die. And that tells you they are ready to be harvested. Crazy, huh? But it is. It's true. Yeah, Carol, that's it. Some people really learn patience. Yes, exactly. That is one thing growing will teach you. And especially if you're growing from seed. Now, I find that a lot of people, they don't grow from seed, not because they don't want to grow from seed, they do, but they need instant gratification. They need instant gratification. But when you begin to start to grow from seed, patience does. It shows up. It shows up because you waiting for it to break the soil and get its first true leaves. And yeah, yeah, it teaches you patience. It's so many things about life that you will pick up in the garden, and seriously, you won't know you picking it up until you sit back and reflect on yourself, or someone who have been around you point it out to you and say, man, you I see a big change in you. You you know you're changing, seriously. And that's what gardening do to people. Many. I agree, Miss Linda. All right, request. If you have time, can you talk about gardening for women's health? Love. I love that. So let me just say this here is that I don't I have been I grew up just eating, not that I eat so good, it's just that many of the foods I eat is so good, right? And the the garden is bigger. It's bigger than you could ever imagine, family. It's big. It plays a huge role on our life as a whole. In every part of our life, there are there are definitely solutions in the garden. Not only, maybe it's not a solution, but will do is you will be able to breathe when you find yourself in that garden. If you're hurting for some reason, I'm talking mental hurt, I'm talking inward hurt, heart hurt. Um, the garden is pure medicine, pure medicine. Mhm. And you don't have to ingest anything through and get it in your belly. No. Yeah. So for me, I think it's just bigger than what I can even think of, honey. Uh, Gardening is life. Gardening is life. You drop a seed, that seed grows up, that seed gives you fruits, and then it dies. That's life in one big circle. That's life. And more than anything, the garden teaches you life, what life is. You know, many times if you sit back and you will find a person just totally changed and different from evil thoughts. Put them in the garden long enough, it'll change you. Because just remember this, even in the Bible, it says that when God created man, the first place he put him was in the garden. So it's something special about that thing. And what's the most important thing is you and I, we have it. We have a garden. We have our own personal garden. So, baby, you can get so much from your garden. Just open up your mind and your heart. Yeah. Anyway, but I tell you what I'll do, diversity love. I will think about that more because that was like off the top, but it's big, baby. And when you think of women health, and you think of your children, because mamas, we pass things on. Simple as that. Okay. Drum goal. Your success and failures in the garden helps you grow. So beautiful. Nice compliment. Yes, it does. And just think, if you never ever had a failure, you will never grow, baby, because everything is perfect. But that could never be a garden. And it doesn't matter if you're a good gardener, a bad gardener, whatever, because gardening is life. You will have failures. I don't care if you've been growing 100 years. You're gonna have failures. This is life. It's just what it is. Mm. And man's health love. Yes. Or maybe you think differently, and that is what makes you a fantastic gardener. And that is so true too. But always remember, going into this thing, you will bring things into your garden with you. But baby, at the middle of the growing season, you have picked up so much more, so much more, so much more, you know. So what I say to you is continues to grow, because you are not just growing food. No, you are growing as a person, as a mother, as a father, as a grandparent. You're getting it. There's so many lessons in this garden. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, what a wonderful compliment, bro. Yes, broke is awesome. Rainy storm. Just have one question. I'm going in ground. What should I do to amend the soil? Well, what is it that I I tell you what I do it, and I do have some beds that's in ground. I add to my in ground because I'm going to tell you, I live in this subdivision. And in the subdivision, when they came in, they took that top layer. They probably sold that soil because it was amazing soil. Because this area where I live, in many places here in Louisiana, I can only say Louisiana because that's what I know. But the places before the homes were built, this was swampland. Can you imagine the nutrients in this soil? So because all that stripped off, what I did, I added black cow, I added compost into. Now let me just say this. I have 100-gallon grow bag. I planted a crop in that bag. But before I planted that crop, I filled that bed up with black cow, topsoil, compost, you know, perlite, bone and blood. And then for 3 consecutive days, I fertilized that soil with super juice and 511 for 3 consecutive days before I dropped my crop in it. And that's because I wanted the soil to be nutrient, because the plants absorb the nutrients from the soil. So think about that. Um, Rainy storm, put fertilize your soil. Get that thing fertilized with as much decomposed compost as you can. Black cows and all them kind of manures. Great stuff, right? I would. That's what I would do. Okay, EJ TNOG, since starting to listen to you, I have started saving kitchen scraps and to make my super juice. Thank you. You're so welcome. That's good stuff. Awesome stuff. A long time here, sow in late fall, okay, and harvest in the following. Yeah, you go. Oh, that's for garlic. There you go. Yeah. Uh, I enjoy watching. Okay, bro farmer. All right, all right. Hello, how you doing? AOVO. Hey, how you doing? Southern Illinois. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's talk about zone 9 and 10. Sounds familiar. So I'm going to start with celery. I did see that, bro, too. I saw that celery. But anyway, celery, sweet potatoes. And even if you have a harvest of sweet potatoes or white potatoes, and if you want more, Anybody living in zone 9 and 10? Drop you some more, baby. You got time. Drop it. All right. Tomatoes and eggplants and peppers. Okay. You can drop all of your winter squash as well as your summer squash. Right. So we said white potatoes, melons, all of your melons, from watermelons to cantaloupes and muskmelons and all those varieties of melons. Drop them. Yeah, I see you, Miss Nisbet. Yes, super juice. Someone told me they use aluminum foil. Yeah. Now, so listen, that is something I tried long time ago. All right. Let me just tell you what I found out about that. So when the squash vine board, usually the first place you will attack is at the base of the plant, right? At the base, where the root go into the soil. That's where she will hit first. But and so yeah, go ahead on and you can put aluminum foil around there and stop her. But she don't only hit there. She will hit on the leaves, on the stems, anywhere on that plant. So, in order, if you're going to use aluminum foil, you're going to have aluminum foil on top on the entire plant. So, does it work if she go to the base? Yes. But is it practical because she could hit anywhere on the plant? Now, that's something you have to think about. Okay? Because anytime, so listen, when you are growing a squash, and say if you see the stems where the leaves are, and you see them turning yellow, go dig around in those stems. They probably got a baby larvae in there. Anywhere you see those stems turning yellow, 9 times out of 10, she have already been. Okay? Check it out. Check it out. Okay. Veggie Farm say, I'm trying some different kinds of squash. Okay. More winter squash that are supposed to be more resistant to the boar. And see, that's great, baby, because they are making mini hybrids that is resistance to the boar, or more heat resistant, or look for a variety of something that you want, like you want it to be resistant to the vine board. And that's where I think hybrids come in really cool, when you can get them to do what you want them to do. Like you want tomatoes that can take more heat, right? Grow it. Yeah. Melinda say the garlic scapes are delicious. Yeah, baby. I had some this evening, really, and they are strong. Oh, now you see, you making me want to go out there and get it. Don't forget to hit the like button, family. Oh, thank you, honey. I thank you. Summer squash is what I want to plant next. Do that, then. Do it, baby. You got a garden. You got a garden. You could do it. Okay, so peppers and all of your squash, winter and summer squash, zone 9 and 10, drop them. All right. White potatoes, sweet potatoes. We talked about that. All your melons, corn, sweet corn, popcorn, all your corn. But remember, if you're planting different varieties, plant them about 100 feet from each other, because they are the only vegetable you will see the cross pollination the first generation. Okay, you'll see them now. Yeah. Has anyone here heard of ramps? Ramps? Is it a green? They are kind of like, oh, onions that is native to this area. Okay, they're really, really tasty. Cool. I may try to get some growing in the garden. Wild onions pop up all over. See, I have wild onions, a lot of them in my garden, and I do eat them. They're good. I do. I'm on the way for that meal. Fix me a plate. All right, my baby. All right. All right, honey. We'll see. The lady says, I have two fig trees and they are putting on fruit nearly nicely, a Chicago fig and a Black Mission fig. I don't know what to do with the figs besides eating them fresh. Any suggestions, jams, or cookies? Yeah, listen, making cooking fig preserve is the easiest thing. Very, very easy to. Um, the wonderful thing about making figs is that you don't need water. You don't need pectin. No. All you need is sugar, if whatever sweetener you like, right? A little vanilla flavor. I usually put a little lemon juice in it. She make her own syrup. She make her own pectin. So when I make a harvest, I'm gonna cook some. Okay, I'm gonna just cook it the way I cook it because it's just the way I do it, and that's old school, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bring you to no hoops. I'm going straight to the good part, baby. All right. Sounds good, Miss Linda. All right, honey. Cool. Uh, Hi, Miss Linda. I'm in Zone 7B. What oil do you spray on your plants? So I make a lemon oil, um, or a orange oil, for my plants using the peels from lemon and oranges that I cook, that I eat. Yeah. I do have some videos up about it though. Okay. Yeah. I accidentally closed the live window and had to scramble to hurry up back here. I don't think I ever done that before. Oh, that's okay, baby. You good. Zone 9B here. All right. So we talked about beans. So grow your beans on 9 and 10, and that's 7 and 8 too. Also 5 and 6. Drop your beans. And listen, beans of all kind. Beans, beans, beans. The more you pick, the more you get to pick, and the more you can. My daughter wanted me to pickle her some string beans. They are good. Y'all should try that. Look up some recipe on pickling green beans. Oh, these feel good. All right. So Swiss chard. Swiss chard will just grow. I think Pete was just talking about Swiss chard. In cold, in heat, I have three big plants of Swiss chard. I've been having plants in my garden growing an entire year. An entire year. Yeah. I have plants. My garden have never stopped. It's been ongoing for over a year. Yeah. And two two of the biggest plants I have out there is Swiss chard. They could take the heat and they could take the cold. I'm talking my heat and my cold. Now I don't know about nobody else's cold. I'm talking about mine, right? So yeah, collards. So if you in where it's warm and you don't want to, you want greens, think about this. Think about the greens that is thick and dark green. Collards, not mustards. Mustards, they're gonna bolt on you in a heartbeat. They're thin, but think about the thick green leaves, greens, and those are the ones that will do well in heat and in cold, of course. All right. Spinach is another one, of course, but spinach like New Zealand spinach or Malabar, Jody's favorite. Which Oh my God. Do any one of you tell me if you all tried Malabar spinach and tell me if you like it or you don't. Well, I had no clue to garlic taste that takes that long to grow. Oh, yes, Rhonda. Yeah, yeah. Now, of course, you are growing garlic for the bulb when you are letting it grow for 9 months. You're growing it for the bulbs. All right, wait a minute here. Um, okay. All right. Do you think moving the garlic to a shady area will help them survive summer months? Oh, I don't, I don't, Yvonne. What zone are you in, baby? Because I don't have any problem with my garlic being in the sun. Matter of fact, I want her in the sun. Let me know. Kay say, good evening, Miss Linda and Garden. Hey, baby, how you doing? How you doing? I just Googled garlic scapes. Thank you, TNOG. That helps so much. I didn't know that tells us they are almost ready. Yes, it's a telltale that they're almost ready because the scape is really she's molting. That's what that scape is. It's a flower. She's going to give you some seeds, but I never get to the seed because I eat it all the time. I love growing from seed. The entire process is wonderful. It is. It really is. Big Mama said, a lot of my garlic and onions are growing in protected is growing to protect all the plants around. I get you. And it's working just like you. Yeah, my baby. Good, good. And the great thing about it is this. So when you harvest that plant and you take those onions out, just take the green part off. I know where you from, and clean them and chop them up, and then put the other part with the roots, put it back in your next plant, whatever you're gonna plant there. So it's an ongoing thing. How about that? Yeah. Hit the like button, family. Thank you. Shortcakes, well said. Okay. So Pete said years ago, I was thinking, oh, someone needs to run to the store and grab a bag of onions. And then it flashed, and I remembered we had onions ready to harvest. Man, I never think about going to the store. Look at you. That was a good feeling. I bet it was. I bet it was. Yeah, I fell in love with gardening. It's my yeah, therapy. Yeah, it is. It's so much more. It's so much more. I think the thing about it is what you are in need of when you go out there. Because many of us we need things at different times. Sometimes it's because of a loss in our family. Sometimes, it's because maybe you had some kind of disagreement with your loved one and you feel bad by the words you said or something. And it just kind of distress you. So, yeah. Gardening will teach you how to respect life as well. It does. It does, baby. Gardening, they're a healer. Amen. Amen, baby. It is a healer. Gardening helped me so much after losing my mom. She was my best friend and I miss her so much. But gardening has helped me cope with the loss. I feel you, baby. I feel you deeply. Love. Okay. Thank you for the blessing word. You're so welcome. I love that. God placed us first in the yes, he did. Yes, he did. All my failures are lessons. Amen. And every lesson is a blessing. Get that one, honey. Yes, Miss Linda, love watching your garden and others. It gives me peace and confidence. That's great, baby. Because we all can do this thing. We all can do it. And most people say, "Ooh, I got black thumbs. I can't do that." Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, I have an autoimmune disease with widespreading pain throughout my body. In the garden, I feel at peace. Two of my doctors said studies have shown soil to have healing properties. So keep digging. Oh, baby. And I believe that. I do. I believe that with all my heart is that the soil have healing properties, not only for us physically, but it's healing for us mentally. It is. And I agree. And I pray God just continues to just keep you, baby. Yeah. Thank you so much for the information. I learned so much from so many people on here. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Rainy. Yeah. Um, it has taken me 3 years to amend my soil. I'm still amending my soil. I do one area at a time. I have hard red clay. Oh yeah, yeah, I understand. Hey Denise, how you doing, baby? This is Miss Denise from this and that with Denise. How you doing, honey? Hey to Linda in the chat. I picked up some goodies yesterday: carrots and peppers and lettuce and celery, eggplant, tomatoes, potatoes. I love it. Herbs, get into stuff. So last year, I seen you had this big pot, and in this one pot, you had all these beautiful herbs. Oh, Denise, it was beautiful. You gonna do that again? Let me know. Let me know. I tried the aluminum foil and it didn't work. Yeah, because they go in different part of the the. So if you cover the base and you got all her limbs out, and she still can hit the limbs. So yeah. Hey, best yet, how you doing, Mara? Shalom. Hey, Mara. All right, y'all. Don't stop it. What are you talking about, best yet? Okay, not me. All right. I heard of ramps. Oh, somebody was talking about that. Okay, okay. I'm way behind, y'all. Good Lord. Oh, I can't wait to follow your recipe for the figs. Oh, there it's really really easy and it's very very good. And you don't need all crazy stuff to make fig preserve. Okay, and it's gonna be really good, and the kids love it. That's important. Yeah. After your last live, I pulled my Malabar. Yeah, man, Jody, Jody, Jody said, "Mama, don't you ever give me that stuff." Ooh, it's like it feels like aloe vera in like an aloe vera plant in the middle. That's what she feels. What you say? Oh, broke. That's crazy, man. I didn't try Malabar spinach after seeing Jody eat it, but I'm sorry. Let me tell y'all this about the Malabar spinach. Now, I really, I, I can't take. I don't like her as far as taste, but there's a couple things about the Malabar spinach that's really cool. One thing is she is pretty growing. She's really pretty. She had deep, dark green leaves, and And the stems of her, and even the, like the stem in between the leaf, it's a deep dark burgundy. She is beautiful growing. She's beautiful. She will grow in heat. Man, my weather and the humidity, hot, she will just take it and still look pretty. But I don't want to eat her. No, I just want to look at her. Oh, New Zealand. See, that's another one. Do you grow that, Pete? We love New Zealand spinach, right? Okay, it's still small. I don't ever plan to grow Malabar spinach, but if I had an opportunity to try somewhere, I would. Yeah, I think you should try it. I think Jody turned me off to the Malabar. I think I put a TikTok up with Jody tasted. Jody said, "My spirit say it tastes like aloe vera." So no, she didn't. She didn't want it. I'm going to try Malabar spinach this year. All right, now you must record and show us. I want to see. I want to see it. I have sweet potato slips. However, they are dark. Oh no. No. Oh, speaking of Jody. Hey, Miss Malabar Spinach. Hello, Jody. How you doing, baby? I'm not saving the seeds this year. Okay, okay. So that's another thing about Malabar spinach, Crystal. You don't have to save her seeds. Is if wherever she grows, oh, she gonna drop some of them seeds. So the seeds are really pretty. They're going to be white, little flowers. They're going to be white, and then they're going to turn black. But she will drop them seeds, and next season she will be there. And that's the one thing is that once you grow it, oh, you got her there. She's there. She is there. So beware of that too. All right. How do y'all put names in red? Someone help me out, please. Okay. I'm in zone 8A, but this is my first year growing garlic. Okay. So when did you plant your garlic? When did you plant it? Oh, thank you, Crystal. What grow zone? Oh, Pete. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Cool. All right, y'all. Let me see where we at. I'm way down. Oh, okay. Denise said, "Oh yeah, two herb pots every year, and a few smaller pots here and there." It was really nice. I enjoyed the other one you had last year. Very nice. All right. I want to grow Malabar because it is heat tolerant eggs, and it is Crystal. She will definitely take that heat. She really will. I'm going to try the Malabar spinach also. Okay, try it. So one thing a friend of mine told me is she said, Linda, she says to cook it with scrambled eggs. Now I tried it. Of course, the first time I tried it raw because I mean that's the natural way to eat food. And I tried it raw, didn't care for it. I mean, I didn't find it to be very, very bad, but it wasn't very, very good, right? So she said to scramble it in eggs, and I did, and I still didn't like it. So, mm-mm. The essential gardener. Hey, baby, how you doing? How are you? How are you? I planted 3 weeks ago. Okay. Oh, so one of the things you Yvonne, um, is find out in your zone when do you plant garlic. Okay, go to a garden's guide and find out when do you plant garlic. All right. Um, hey Kim, hey Kim, how you doing, baby? Headed to bed. Enjoyed the live TR. Thank you for being here, broke. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy. Rest well. Don't forget to hit the like button, family. Yay. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, baby. All right. Let me see if that's it. So we talked about Swiss yard. This is what, 9 and 10. Swiss yard, collards, and we definitely could grow collards here as long as it is the thick dark leaf greens. No mustard green, mm-mm. No broccoli rye, mm-mm. Just those dark greens. Okay, and then if it's really hot, put them in the shade. Okay. So we talked about the spinach, New Zealand or Malabar. And the last thing on the list is summer lettuce. So there is so many lettuces that is heat resistant. So find a lettuce that is heat resistant. Hey, F.R. Humphrey, how you doing, baby? Find a lettuce that is heat resistant and you can still put it in the shade, grow it, eat it every day. Love it. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is the last thing, and that is growing your soft fruits. Soft fruits. So soft fruits, of course, is raspberries and blueberries and currants and gooseberries and ground cherries. All of those soft soft fruits. So tell me about, do you all have soft fruit growing? I ordered some organic garlic, and it just came 3 weeks ago for my zone. Okay. Good night, good night, Planter Garden. Thank you for being here, baby. I appreciate you being here. Kay, good night. Good night. Good night, baby. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Yeah. Yeah. So if you all are growing soft fruits, of course, I have blueberries and I have ground cherries. Yeah, they just come back all the time in one bed, and I let them because I like them a lot. Fantastic live. Have a blessed, healthy, and safe night. Oh, thank you, Bob Browning. I appreciate you so much. Giving blueberries and strawberries a try. All right, baby, good. We have a lot of different perennial berries so far. Oh, Pete, so far as good, but it still is very early in the season, right? Oh, yeah, definitely, especially for you all. So I think it'll do really, really good. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. That's good. I do have strawberries. Well, Jada strawberries is out there that I be eating a lot, but I do. Um, Journey Under the Sun says giving blueberries and strawberries a try. Okay, all right. Miss Shirley says blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. Cool. I have blueberries, strawberries, and ground cherries. All right. Hey, hi, Miss Linda. Hey, baby, how you doing? I have blueberries and just planted ground cherries. Cool. Cool. Yes, mulberry, blueberries, and ground cherries. All right. All right. Hey, hello. How are you? Okay. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and goji berries. Oh boy. I have some pink lemonade blueberries, bushes, but they are very young and won't produce for a while. Okay, we're just hang in there with them, baby. You get them. I'm going to try some heat tolerant strawberries. Go for it. I also have strawberries. Cool. I love soft fruits. I do too. I truly do. All right. Good night, Shark Cake. Thank you for being here, baby. I've got the head to bed to enjoy the live. Thanks for sharing all the great information with us. Love you much. I love you, Crystal. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. We all gonna get out of here in a minute. But I just want to get down to the bottom of the chat because I just want y'all to know I thank you. I have soft fruit, but the mice got a hold. Oh my good, a hold of quite a few and ate the roots as they were covered with straw to protect the roots. Won't do that again. Oh my man, that's hard. That's a that yeah, that's a bummer there. Self therapy says strawberries. All right, baby. Growing out the box. How you doing? Just planted 4 blueberries today. Went all over town trying to find peat moss bales. Yeah, I bought a couple of them myself. Growing out the box because I like the big. What is that? 3 cubits, whatever it is. Yeah. Priscilla said, they didn't do that to my trees and shrubs when I used the shredded leaves, though, and I didn't know why. Yeah, yeah. Those ground cherries can't have too many. I'm planting some in my brother's garden. I think they're really gonna love them. I love them. My grandkids love them. I really do. I really, and they just come back in this bed that I have. So I'll, hey, Ardane, how you doing, baby? Hello, my beautiful Linda and everyone. I have to get busy. I want some collards, lettuce, spinach, etc., etc. Awesome information as always. You know I love you. Oh, baby, you know I love you too, Ardane. Good to see you, honey. I'm going to have berries coming out the ears. I got you, baby. All right, y'all. Myra. Myra say, I will put those ground cherries in the dirt tomorrow. Got blue and blackberries, strawberries, goji berries. Not a fan. Oh, Myra. Oh. Okay. Strawberry, red berries, and white. Strawberry, red, and white up high. Okay, I got possum, please. I ain't talk about them. I cannot stand them. I got them too. Nightmare fam, thanks for a great live as usual. Good night. Good night. Night, family. I said nightmare, but it says night. Good night, baby. Listen, guys, you all have a great night. I'm going to get up out of here and get something to eat. Let me put some on my lips because they're dry. Um, I'm going to go in here and get myself something to eat. I thank you all so much for being here. I enjoyed every minute of it. Yes, rainy storm. Wait a minute. Miss Linda, have you tried square foot gardening? I have never did that before. Mm-mm, never. Yep. Good night, baby. Good night. I'm also growing a seedless red and green grape, mulberry and blueberry. Go ahead, baby. That sounds great. Absolutely. Possums are cross between a red and a red coon. I believe that, Myra. Good night, baby. Guava family. Guava. Good night, honey. Good night. Wonderful information. Thank you so much. Much love and blessings. Thank you so much, Andale. Love you. Rest well, everyone. Good night. Good night, Ordain. Thank you for being here. Good night, Nikki. Thank you for being here, baby. Good night, Shirley. Enjoy the chat tonight. Learn a lot from others. Yes, guava. And that's the thing, we can learn from each other, right? And that's the wonderful thing about it. Guava, Cassandra, thank you so much for all the great information. Guava, have a good night. You too, baby. Shortcake, good night, everyone. And thanks, Miss TNOG and chat for coming and making it interesting. Oh, great, baby. You were here too. You're a part of that. Yes. Good night, best yet. Good night, GT. Jay White. Amazing. Good night. I enjoyed learning from you all. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you being here. Good night, y'all. Good night. Y'all have a good night. Whew. I'm going to find something to eat. All right, family. I love you all. Oh, thank you, Arday. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. All right, family. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Later.